Alrighty, welcome to round one of our Sealed League. We'll be battling with a red-white deck here in Amonkhet Sealed. Looks like our opponent, Viking 61, has kept 7 cards, so let's see what we got. We got a cycle land, perfect, 3 lands, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. This seems like an easy keep. Yes, please. Alright, so we are going to be going 2, 3, 4, and hopefully just crush. Alright, so we're looking at a swamp across the way and a cycler. Very lucky. Let's see, you got a second color for me, friend? Alright, black, white. We're looking at zombie tribal. Oh, heart duelist. That looks familiar. I believe I have one of those. Alright, drew another 3 drop. Perfect. Let's play the duelist. Get out here. I believe I'm happy to trade here. Don't want to let him get any sacrifice advantages. We can both embalm, but I'm gonna be keeping my. I'm gonna be using on-crop crasher. God, that's a. I'd say it's a tongue twister, except you don't use your tongue with on-crop crasher into sparring mummy to untap the exerted on-crop crasher. Alright, 3 mana, unwavering initiate. Alright, we're going to be embalming up a storm here, which makes me want to block. Alright, doesn't give me the chance, that's fine. Alright, deem worthy. We are drawing all the good cards. Let's play on crop crasher. And we'll pass the turn and you won't attack. We'll save the exert for next turn to make sure that we pick out the unwavering initiate. Alright, 4 drop. Oh, Ketra. Okay, well, that's going to be fun. Cool. I hated gods in Theros. I hate gods in this format as well. Alright, let's see, what are we going to do? I think we're probably going to deem worthy, kill unwavering initiate, true heart duelist, and on-crop crasher attack. We're going to exert so true heart duelist can't block, try and keep him off 3 additional creatures, and then we can play sparring mummy to untap next turn. So let's cycle. Target the unwavering initiate. Yes, I would like to use that ability. Cool, let me draw a card. That feels so dirty. And then let's move to attack. And since we can't attack with all, attack with exert. Attack. Target the true heart duelist. Okay. In for 5. Go ahead. Alright, so this turn they could re-embalm and wavering initiate, which I'm fine with because they still won't be able to activate Oketra. They could make a 1/1 with Oketra. I'm fine with that. They can play another creature. I prefer not a good 5-drop like Caravan because I would turn on Oketra. Let's see what they got for us. Alright. Strong attack. In for 2, what do you got? Second main phase. Obviously not something that's going to be turning on Oketra. Pitiless Vizier. Alright, I am fine with that. Because you're not going to be able to block anyway, my friend. Draw. Binding Mummy. Okay, so I could play Binding Mummy into Minotaur Sure Shot. However, this guy by himself does not tap anybody down. So I'd rather just Sparring Mummy, untap, re-exert to make this guy unable to block. And then play a Canyon Slough. No, let's play a play and save these for cycling. Alright, so Sparring Mummy. Sparring Mummy, untap our on-crop Crasher. Oh, he had haste. Oh, well, that's my fault. That's what I get for playing a new set. Alright, move to attacks. Attack with exert. And say he can't block. In for another 5. Alright, we got 1 mana. Alright, so you're gonna be able to block and take out the Crusher. Alright, well, that was unexpected, but how's about a turn of events for me? 1 for 1. Upgrade their combat trick. Alright, set your blockers, let's go. Alright, so that was a bad turn of events for me. You know, I'm thinking now that I might just want to keep Canyon Slough on the battlefield so that we can play the second side of... No, I think it's going to be worth drawing cards instead. Because I would rather be able to cycle those and draw 2 additional cards than play both of those on the off chance that I draw 1 of the remaining 27 cards in my deck and then use the flashback side of it. Alright, well, this ain't looking good for me because they can Embalm the Initiate, turn on Oketra, or just play a Dune Beetle. That works too. Turn on Oketra, swing. That is not looking good for me. Just with Oketra. Alright, I can accept that. Just take 6. No, thank you. God, gods are the worst. Alright, so... Unfortunately, these are not enchantments, are they? No. Man, if only we were on Theros. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Play Binding Mummy and Minotaur Sheer Shot in this turn. Play a land tapped. Alternatively, you could play Sure Shot. Plus cycle. Alright, what's our plan here? So we're not going to be able to be attacking through this, and we're just going to die to Oketra. So I think we're probably just going to have to try and put out as many threats as we can and try and push through as much damage as possible ASAP. So let's get Binding Mummy into play. Let's get Minotaur Sure Shot into play. We'll play... I don't like foils, so we'll play the Canyon Slough into play tapped, and say go. I have no profitable attacks. Man, I really got blown out by that Digiru's Resolve, didn't I? End of turn, make a token, sure. Alright, let's see how badly I'm going to lose to this Mythic Rare. And also to Digiru's Resolve. Let's see, on our turn, let's see, they're probably going to attack with the Oketra again because they did last turn. They're going to have at least 5 blockers if they don't decide to attack with anybody else. This is just like an excellent win condition for them. Hopefully I can cycle either of these cards into a removal spell or two. Clear some paths. It's not time to start chump blocking yet. Alright, what do you got for me in your last card in your hand? Hopefully it's just a land. And you'll just activate Oketra on my turn. I shouldn't be complaining about Oketra. I've got Gideon. That'd be a sweet rip. I could rip Gideon off the top, target Oketra. Okay, Embalm and Wavering Initiate, that's fine. What else could I do? That's really going to be the only good answer I have. Seraph of the Suns. Can't cast it, I've got a tap land. That is also a good answer to Oketra, since she can just block her indefinitely. However... Okay, so I think step one is going to be for cycle Forsake the Worldly. We want to keep this just in case so we can play it. Play Seraph of the Sun's next turn. Block Oketra. So let's cycle here. I need double white for Gideon, so let's keep double white up for Gideon. Cycle Gideon. Come on, Gideon. One time. Alright, Sparring Mummy. Not what I was looking for, but I can play it and the Canyon Slough and chump block here next turn. So I think that is going to be our play. Sparring Mummy will tap somebody down. It's not going to let us get in for any damage that matters, though. Let's see. Yeah, because you could just block everybody with that and be fine. Yeah. So let's play Canyon Slough, Sparring Mummy, and pass the turn. And the next turn, sure, we'll tap down the Vizier. And we'll untap the Binding Mummy, sure. It doesn't matter. Alright, so next turn, we've got Seraph of the Suns to hold off Oketra for a while. We're probably going to have to sacrifice Trueheart Duelist to Oketra this turn, keep us alive. You know, Embalm that later. They've got no super profitable attacks because I can trade or block everybody else. Alright, Oketra coming in, and the Vizier. Alright, so definitely representing cycling. Let's see, is it worth blocking the cycler? Yeah, we'll just block 2 here, since there's no way this is going to be able to trade here. So yeah, I think those are probably my best blocks. White-black's not going to have any trample tricks, so alright, sounds good to me. I probably should have blocked the other way. Yeah, okay, I didn't realize how that worked on MTGO. That's my fault. Because I probably could have gotten a cycle card out of him. I mean, he's got it anyway. Oh, he didn't have it. Oh. Is that going to cost me the game? I guess we'll find out. No Trueheart Duelist. Sorry, you're not coming back just yet. Let's cast our Indestructible Angel. And then, is it worth holding up this land? Probably not. 7, 8. Yeah, it's fine. It's not going to affect that. So let's pass the turn. No thanks. I will not attack. I will try it and not die. Yeah, make another warrior. Make another warrior. Oh, and am I dead here anyway? I think I am. Block. Block, 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 block. Yeah, I'm dead anyway. Yeah, if I played the Trueheart Duelist correctly... Oh, no, I don't think it mattered because I had first strike. Yeah, okay, so... I was not incorrect. The double strike just fucked me because it killed the True Heart Duelist. Yeah, tap with everybody. All right, well, let's put up a good fight here. Just block anyway. Block here, block here, block here, block here, and die. Yeah. All right, so what do we not want? I want all my removal spells. I would like to draw Gideon. Prepare seems like a good ambush, especially since I can untap my Exert guys. Brute Strength does not seem great. Black-White is a little bit of a grindy matchup, so I guess we could probably bring in our Oracle's Vault for this matchup. Let's see, anything else look good? No, the removal looks good. This is the kind of combat trick that can trade up as removal and lifelink. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it like this. And, I don't know, not play. Hope they don't cast Oketra. That doesn't seem like a great plan. Let's just run them over. Indestructible is such a unfun, limited mechanic. Seraph of the Sun's Indestructible is very annoying to play against. There are a few exile effects in this set, but still, it's so annoying. Yeah, mechanics that make it harder for you to deal with threats. Like, there's a reason hexproof is not a commonly used keyword. And there's a reason why indestructible is not a commonly used keyword. It just happens to be annoying that there's a cycle of 5 gods that are indestructible. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't see it in 5 cards in the set. I mean, I hit submit deck. Let's go, guy. Alright, here we go. Yes, I would like to play first. I would like to not see this chat. Well, let's see. We've got all white lands, cycle, 2-drop. I think this is worth keeping. It's a bit of a riskier keep, since I'd rather play Nefcrop Entangler on turn 2 than Binding Mummy. But Binding Mummy into Cycle Forsake the Worldly is an acceptable line, I believe, so let's keep it. I will play a Plains and pass the turn. Sacred Cats. Scaredy Cats. Alright, I am personally not a fan of that card. 1-drops are not my favorite. Alright. Didn't want to draw a red card. I would much rather have drawn a mountain or a white card, but it is what it is. I'm definitely going to block here if he decides to attack. Instead, he's going to play Doom Beetle. Alright, I do not care about either of these cards. Come at me, bro. Scaredy Cat. Alright, well, drawing another red card was pretty bad. Let's cycle first, try and draw a mountain, draw another Plains. I'm just going to get owned by this decision, aren't I? Play Plains and pass the turn. The good news is I'm not under any pressure. I'm facing a 1-1 and a 1-4. But this is just not looking good for me. Bunch of Plains in hand, a bunch of red cards in hand, no mountains. What you got for me, Vikings 61? I'm gonna guess a land in a 3-drop, but you're taking a lot of time. Alright, land. 3-drop. Shocking. Curse Minotaur. Okay. Well, that's going to be getting through for a lot of damage if I don't draw a red source or another white card. Ooh, okay. I tapped red source. I do not believe that cycling this and hoping it to hit a mountain is going to be a better play than just playing it tapped and passing the turn. So let's play it tapped and pass the turn. Nope, let's stay back. Keep the 1/1 and the 1/4 back. I will take the 3 gladly. It's so strange that it still gives me the option to block, even though he's a menace. Creature? Another scaredy cat? No, cycling, okay. Okay, well, that's going to be annoying, but I don't care too much. Not super powerful. Alright. Red source. Red source. Alright, so cycling would have worked out into playing on-crop crusher. On-crop crasher, I'm sorry. So I think what we're probably going to want to do is Manticore. No. I see. We have a couple options. We can play a Manticore into -1/-1 counter here. Double block the menace creature next turn. Or we could play both the on-crop crasher and the Neff-crop entangler this turn. Attack with on-crop crasher since he has haste. Force him not to block. Attack with those 2 for 5. And then play a Neff-crop entangler. I think I would just prefer to get a big guy out on the board. Double block here. He won't be able to. Yeah, let's do that, and we can nug our opponent in the face for 3. All right, let's put a -1/-1 counter over here. Oh, well, hold on. We're gonna choose the face. Okay. And pass turn. Alright, so next turn they attack. Double block here. He could potentially use the untap effect and prevent damage. But I'd just lose the Binding Mummy. Red Crop Spearsmith, yep. That is a good go wide card. Attack me with your menace creature, I would block. Nope, okay. So, drawing a lot of lands. Let's cast you. Cast the Entangler. And I do not have any good attacks. I mean, this is just so annoying. I mean, you could attack, but you get double blocked. Well, it would just take, at most, those 2. You know, I think it might... No, because I would lose this guy. Yeah. Attack here. What does that do for me? It opens me up to... God, where's my removal? Yeah, I think ultimately it's going to be best just to stand off and wait off on attacking. Problem is my creatures are not particularly good at blocking. Over here, the on-crop crasher, the Nefcrop Entangler. And Screw tends to beat Flood. We're definitely on the Flood side at the moment. I mean, attack with the Spearmaster, I can still trade with the Binding Mummy and eat probably the Dune Beetle. Let the Curse Minotaur come through. I would definitely take a removal spell, should you decide to give it to me. Interesting, so you are going to exert it and come in for 4. Hold on, did I misread this? Yeah, okay, so that's not the one I was thinking of. I thought it was the one that would give the team +1/+1. Instead it's the +1/+0 and first strike card, so yep, we'll just take it. And for 4, good job. You're the winner. Come on, removal spell. Sparring Mummy. Alright, so this is going to let us untap one of our exerted creatures. Alright, so let's see how this works. This can block, which is super annoying. So I think we set it up so that this guy can't block since he can. Forcing blocks over here. Probably a trade here, and then Binding Mummy untap the Nefcrop Entangler. And then we can... Yeah, and because none of these threats look scary. Alright. Yeah, let's get towards my attacks. Alright, attack, attack, attack and exert, attack and exert. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna make you be unable to block. Oh, he's got the untap and prevent damage for this guy, doesn't he? Should have known that. Yeah, but we're not winning this by just sitting back, so... Oh, he didn't use the... Okay, so he doesn't have it. Okay. I would probably do the on-crop crusher, yeah. Like so. Oh, why did I attack with... I forgot that he was a 1/1. Just gonna go and die. That's my fault. Misplays all over the place. Sure. We'll pretend like I meant to bluff him on this. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I really wish I didn't forget that that was a 1/1. Alright, untap the Nefcrop Entangler and pass turn. That was stupid of me. I know a lot of people prefer to play in Magic Online because everything is very apparent. Like, for example, it says exerted by me. So you don't have to remember. Like, it actually changes the cards. It'll change the stats for you. But I don't know. I just, for some reason, pay a little less attention online. It's a lot harder to maintain that constant concentration. Alright, so our mana screwed opponent has 6 cards in his hand that he could, that are probably 4 or more or double black. Okay, well, got a 4th land. What are we going to see? Soul Stinger. Alright, so he's probably going to put it on Dread Wanderer, maybe? Maybe on the Dude Beetle, actually. Make it an O2. I was going to put it on himself so he can do the minus. Okay, so he can put counters on my guys. That's fine, too. I think I probably would have preferred to keep it as a 4/5, but that's just me. Alright, so we finally drew a removal spell. What are we going to do about it? So, this guy can put 2 -1/-1 counters on one of my dudes. I would assume if I do it pre-combat, he would put it on the Necrop Entangler to kill it off. No, he'd probably put it on Manticore so that Dread Wanderer can trade with it. And then I'd be attacking with just the Necrop Entangler and the Mummy, which seems fine. This guy gets blocked here probably, and he takes 3. Or I could also attack with the Manticore. Let's see, what are my other options? My other options are attack with all 3. He blocks here. Block here probably, and then take 3, and then put the -2/-2 counters on there. He'll die. And then I cut something else. No, let's cut. We'll just cut pre-combat. Man, I'm going so slow. Gotta pick it up. So if he chooses Manticore, I'm just attacking with these 2. If he chooses that, I'm just attacking with Manticore. I think this is a fine position to be in. Because without the Soul Stinger on the battlefield, I believe. Oh, so he's going to take the Necrop. Okay, that's fine. That is acceptable. I do not want to see that. Alright, let's move to attacks. So I'm not going to attack with a Sparring Mummy because it could just get double blocked. Take 5, down to 10. I will play my land and pass the turn. Alright, so he's got at least 4 cards in hand that either cost double black or are 4 or more. So I'm guessing he's actually going to play a card this turn. He could Embalm Sacred... Okay, 5th land. Could Embalm Sacred Cat. I don't know why you'd want to. I just don't like that card very much. Especially if you're not, like, sacrificing or putting a bunch of -1/-1 counters on it. Oy, Liliana's Mastery. Okay, so that's going to make this into a 3/2. Nobody else is a zombie, though. Oy, 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 oy. Alright. Oh, he's not going to exert. Huh. In that case, I think we trade here. Because otherwise it gets really hard to block. And I already cycled my Forsake the Worldly. That's too bad. Alright, draw. Sparring Mummy. Alright, so can't attack anymore. So we'll just cast this guy. We'll untap itself, sure. Go. Alright, back on the defensive. Dread Wanderer is held off by Manticore. I'll probably block a zombie instead. Because if I'm gonna eat a trick, I'd rather eat it on something that would disappear from the battlefield forever. This guy can only be activated when he has 1 or fewer cards. It's just fine. But, I really wish I could bring back this Forsake the Worldly. Or get to game 3 where I can board it in and win in less than 5 minutes. All right, what you got for me? Compulsory rest. That's not what I wanted to see. That is not what I wanted to see. All right. So he'll be attacking in. Let's see. So take 9, take 6. Yeah, so we got to block. We'll block a mummy. And let's sacrifice this while we're at it. God, Liliana's Mastery's good card. Good card. And Sacred Catapult. Okay, that's fine. Alright, what are we going to draw? Probably get in. No, True Heart Duelist. Not a bad draw. Because we can block this guy. Take... Oh, it's a zombie too. Yeah, okay, I'm dead. Yeah, block this guy. Take 6 and die. Aye, that's annoying. Very annoying. Yeah, dude, you win. Yeah, well, I thought my deck was strong. I really did, but... you know, I hate to be the guy that says that he thinks he lost to 2 rares, but you know, it was Oketra game 1 and Liliana's Mastery turned the tide in game 2. Given I had so much time in game 2, I probably should have been able to run over him if I had a red source early on. But yeah, that's it. 0-1 on to game 2.